Hello and welcome to lesson number 5. This is my morning routine. I usually wake up in the morning, because I sleep at night. And after that, I like to listen to some great music.
Siri, play the greatest artist of all time, please.
You are now in the midst of a real MC. Throw your hands in the air if you're real as me.
After I get dressed, I go and I wake up Wilson.
Wake up, Mr. Wilson.
He's always ready to go. Then I bring him to his favorite seat in the living room. Wilson likes to watch The Office, so while he does that, I go in the bathroom and I count the few gray hairs that I have.
Three gray hair.
And then I drink just a little bit of coffee
That
each
should
day.
be enough for today.
And usually when I'm waiting, I decide to go and sing to my plants. They sure do enjoy it. It's great to sing. I missed singing to the students. They sure love that too. I go and I drink my coffee, and then that gets me revved up to have a nice morning working on my multiplication table. What's better than doing math minutes in the morning? After that, I like to just practice my jokes.
Hi, everybody. Great to see you. Wow. What's the deal with airlines? What's the deal with this COVID-19? Am I right? Hey, what's the deal with plants? What's the deal with grocery stores lately? Okay, is this thing on? Sometimes I think that I'm a terrible teacher. No, Wilson, you're supposed to do the sound effect after the joke. That sounds more like I'm a terrible teacher. So let me just try it again. So sometimes I think I'm a terrible teacher.
So after that, I like to have my morning jog. I put my shoes on, I tie them up tight, and instead of stretches or any kind of proper warm-up, I just like to imagine that there's a ferocious dragon that's coming to eat me. Then after I've escaped, I like to go inside and teach some fun old math.
Okay, Wilson, it's time for math. Welcome to another lesson. Today we're doing our lesson on volume. We've already done perimeter, we've already done area. Now it's time for that third one, volume. Now remember, when we're doing this kind of stuff, we have to think of them in ways that we can understand. So if we think back on the last lesson, we had perimeter is just a line. Area is length and width. It's 2 dimensions. It just goes this way, but it doesn't go towards you. Area is just length times width. Now we're getting into volume by not just its base, not just its width, but also by its height. Okay, Wilson, very funny. I would appreciate it if you didn't interrupt me. You've made your point, okay? So if we're just going to go off of volume though, and we think of it as a measuring unit, we're thinking about measuring things base, width, and also height. So it goes upwards, and it's pretty straightforward. So when we were doing adding perimeter, 3 centimeters plus 3 centimeters equals 6 centimeters. But if we're multiplying when it comes to area, then we go 3 centimeters times 3 centimeters. 3 times 3 is 9, centimeter times centimeter is centimeters squared. But if we're going to go with volume, what it is it's just an extra number that you're going to multiply. 3 centimeters times 3 centimeters times 3 centimeters. 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. I do centimeter times centimeter, it's centimeters squared, but add in another centimeter that you're multiplying those by, and you have centimeter, then you have centimeter cubed. This is another good thing when you're looking at it. You have to reverse engineer it because in math we always try and trick you guys. In volume, you could have centimeters squared divided by something else, or else you could have centimeters squared and it could say this is the height, and it could try to confuse you. You have to always pay attention to the centimeter units. Is it just centimeter? because then it would be base, length, or height. Or is it centimeters squared? Then it would be a combination of the two. Or is it centimeter cubed? Because then it just means all three are packed into that number. And that pretty much does it. Not just for this lesson, but also for this unit. I can't wait to give you guys the new assignments that come this week. Also going to need a calculator. And then we get to start off a new unit where your brains wrinkle again because we learn new things. Oh no, how did it get in here?